I'm back with Michelle Preston, and I wanted to ask you about another lawyer you had, Sean Martin out of Ohio.
LIEnette CROOK violated the civil protection orders yet again, George. Can you believe this? Yeah, this time they're actually attacking lawyers that actually represented them and probably even saved them from more charges and more financial sanctions. It's unbelievable, with court in Ohio just days away. Remember, in the last interview, she stated that Michael Dean was a spy for us, George.
Oh, I remember. I remember.
How many spies you got?
The last time I counted, 0.
0?
This person's name was Michael Dean, and he convinced me that I should write a letter or an email to the mayor warning their mayor on what he's done to our mayor and to our clerk, and to just be careful of it.
LIEnette and CROOK were trying to get Russ the Sus and Mary Mathis Scary thrown out of town hall, right?
There were signs that there was corruption in town hall. They attended town hall. They came up with the idea to record the meetings so that there's transparency. They even demanded that the counties start live streaming their monthly meetings because they had a sick child and couldn't attend in person.
And then LIEnette was having a fit when CROOK was recording the meetings because he's so so he's got the shakes because of the strong drink.
And so she had to step in and
she started recording them. So it was never us that started recording for accountability. It's LIEnette and CROOK.
It was them.
And let's be very, very clear. We're going to have some accountability here because Michael Dean is not a spy. As a matter of fact, Michael Dean was a viewer who looked at both sides and wanted the information on both sides of this legal battle.
I didn't even know who Michael Dean was, neither did you, until he reached out to us and contacted us.
And things got out of control when she started putting out our addresses, our phone numbers, and he went, whoa, this is not good. As a matter of fact, we have the text messages between Michael Dean and LIEnette. Michael Dean will be a witness in federal court, and we're going to show those text messages, but I thought I would just read them here really quick.
Well, LIEnette can pull up her old conversations with Michael Dean
don't know why
and
she
share the
doesn't.
screenshots to prove that he told her to do it because she clearly debunks herself.
Well, Michael Dean says to LIEnette, I tried to tell you, now he can charge you in Ohio. Laws there are different. I'm begging you to be smarter and safer for yourself and your daughter. LIEnette responds, he can't charge me for something I didn't do. I didn't threaten them. I didn't make any calls to tell them they had to respond. It's a lie. I simply sent a next message to a mayor that is about to be going through an election, telling him what Jeremy did to me, and he should be aware of him. That's it. Michael then goes on, LIEnette goes on, I said nothing wrong in that email. I simply did it because that man is up for re-election and I was hoping to show him the true Jeremy so that he didn't lose his whatever by letting Jeremy into his world but teach his own. I think that's supposed to be to each his own. This woman. Let's keep going though. To reach his own, to teach his own, he's letting him in, letting him do what he's going to do. Jeremy's going to ruin him! I made sure my words were very cautious, and I was very polite and very nice to him. Michael Dean then goes on to say, he has nothing to do with Otter Creek. Saying that to someone, Hale's nose, decompression of character. It was sent to a government office outside of Florida. You broke the lawyer letter lawsuit against you now, hun. I'm praying for you that you have all the proper information and a lawyer and funding. He's going to come for you. LIEnette says, he has everything to do with Otter Creek. He just had a meeting with our mayor and Jeremy has everything to do with Otter Creek and he's running for election and my message to him was very polite. Michael then says, he doesn't live there. He can have meetings. He can be friends with anyone, just like you're friends with a mayor. You know, the one in Northport that she keeps saying. It's interesting that the government officials in Northport, just like everybody else, her family members included, messaged us and cautioned us and said, be aware.
Oh, yeah.
Psycho.
They're not friends with her.
Just like you're friends with the mayor where you used to live in Newport. It's supposed to be Northport, Florida. LIEnette then goes, wow, you're shocking me. And Michael Dean says, no, I'm worried about you. Then LIEnette states, no worries, I'm fine. Read what I said. And Michael Dean says, people are filling your head with stuff that isn't true. You're allowed to be friends with anyone. The letter wasn't to warn Dan or anyone who watches the video of Hale. LIEnette goes on.
Oh, wait for it. Wait for this.
No one told me to do what I did. Oh, we're going to show the full screenshots. There it is right there. First line. No one told me to do what I did, that on my own, he's being revoted into office in 1 month. I thought he should know who he has to worry about after Jeremy saying the, we'll say happy bashing. That's interesting. She's saying I'm a happy basher, as she just bashed them on her Facebook page. And Crook is the one always talking about jamming stuff up my rear end.
And talks about my rectum.
Yeah, and her anti-What the Hale's ecosystem members can't stop talking about me in those types of situations. Saying he's happy bashing stuff he needed to know, and he's made his choice. Good for him. And our mayor is under investigation. We're investigating her. So they attacked Russ the Sus. Then they attacked Madam Mayor. And now they're attacking Zim. Okay. All right. We're investigating her. The DEA. Does this ever end with this woman? The DEA is investigating her. Lots of people are warning him of the truth. That's what I did. I never call and say he had to answer me. I made one email. That was it. Well,
why would the DEA be investigating?
No clue. No clue. But Michael Dean responds and says, and if an active investigation is ongoing, depending on if you hurt it by saying something, you could be held accountable. Michelle, which is not her legal name, is LIEnette. Literally, it's LIEnette. LIEnette, please understand, I'm saying these things because I don't want you to get in trouble. I'm just trying to defend you or yourself. Here.
He said, I know you're just trying to defend yourself.
Let's just go ahead and put all of the conversation right here.
I'm back with Michelle Preston, and I wanted to ask you about another lawyer you had, Sean Martin out of Ohio. So I'm going to ask first the same question I asked about the other guy. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate him in terms of your representation, or his representation of you?
I would say probably a 0.
0?
0? That seems really rude. He represented them for free, didn't he? I mean, he did find them on Facebook, or not Facebook, but YouTube. And Deuce was the one who recruited him.
Yeah. So where Sean Martin comes into all of this is Deuce is on a live stream with David Helms, who's a lawyer in Michigan who's been under disciplinary action in the past as well, and who was really one of the first ones to start the defamation. I mean, he literally has posted, he saw me planting signs in Otter Creek saying Jeremy Hales is a child rapist. Yeah, he's got a major problem. Then he stalks us even to our hometown here and puts the video up online as well. Sean Martin is part of the YouTube groupies in...
They're called LawTubers.
LawTube, sure. And so Sean Martin is on a live stream with Deuce.
He's on the panel with
and
MLS.
David Helms, making libel simple.
Yes.
And they convince him to represent these crazies. Probably a little bit of regret now, I'm going to guess.
Oh, big time regret. He withdrew as counsel immediately after the second contempt when they were found guilty.
So I will say this, why I'm not a fan of Sean Martin, I do not believe that he got involved in this for the right reasons whatsoever.
No.
Whatsoever. All the wrong reasons. What he did do, he represented them extremely well.
Yes.
He shut her up. So when we were in Ohio court and she's like, I have all kinds of evidence. Sean Martin goes, Your Honor, may I have just a moment to speak with my
client.
My client.
Well,
which
the judge,
LIEnette's on Zoom and Sean Martin's in person. The judge does what?
The judge says, "Do you need 5 minutes with your client?" He goes, "Your Honor, I just need 2 minutes." 1 minute later, he comes back in. He steps out into the hallway to call her. And then literally returns within a minute, less than a minute.
And he says, "Your Honor, we have no evidence." This is going to be important because LIEnette states that she had evidence, which has not been submitted, and we want. As a matter of fact, if there's so much evidence, why didn't Vomit show it? Why didn't Vomit broadcast it?
Well, maybe he didn't know. So we encourage...
He's an investigative reporter,
He's
George.
not an investigator journalist. He's an instigator. He should ask LIEnette for the copies of the evidence that he desperately wants and air it and see how far that goes. Do you want to guess what her evidence is?
Oh, I bet it's
This was for the town hall incident.
I bet it's her videoing you outside of town hall.
Yeah. When she was out there for 8 minutes before Belinda, the town clerk's husband, unlocked the front door for town hall.
Give it to us. We'll submit it in Ohio court as evidence on her behalf.
Well, why so low?
Because he did nothing.
All right. Now, he represented you, I think, one time in a contempt of court hearing. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. So the contempt of court, what was the allegation, if you will? Why were you brought in for contempt of court?
As they're talking about contempt of court, we are literally bringing this entire interview in Ohio court in just a couple days. Another contempt of court. We're not talking hundreds, we're talking thousands of contempt of courts. There's literally not enough time to even show the court. It is literally going to be, these two need to go to jail. There's so much more.
Yeah, and as LIEnette says that Sean Martin did nothing for her, that's because she lied to him on what truly happened the day outside of town hall meeting.
Now, the best thing he ever did for her, shut her
face
up.
John and I had went to a town hall meeting in Otter Creek. We were there 3 hours prior to the meeting. We called the sheriff, let him know we were coming. We also did a video to show that we were there before anyone else. And when I went in the building, Hale's girlfriend, Martha Rizk, showed up supposedly after I went in the building.
I wasn't there. You were.
I was. And I had 2 witnesses with me. 2 witnesses. And I was driving my black vehicle, which LIEnette and Crook clearly know what my Jeep looked like.
Well, it's in every police report.
Yes, they've called Levy County Sheriff on me multiple times because they saw my vehicle driving by and I was filming for my safety with the windows rolled up. And so she clearly knows what my vehicle looks like and saw me pull, and I reversed and I was parked within 500 feet of them. They know exactly what my vehicle looks like. And I had 2 witnesses there. Deanna was filming and then Jessica was there, stood next to LIEnette and heard LIEnette said, "My lawyer told me I could be here."
Now, hold a second. LIEnette lied. She said she was inside. Then you pull up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Video evidence doesn't lie. This is why we record for every reason.
Well, not to mention, they were both held in contempt of court for this very incident. So, as a matter of fact, let's just look at it.
Yeah, they should have left immediately.
Let's look at the actual real evidence that instigating reporters just can't seem to find.
On our way. Oh, there's Belinda's car.
There's a fire.
A fire?
Bonfire.
Oh, there is a bonfire. Oh, look. There they are.
Oh my God.
Right there.
Look at him.
Right by the front door. Isn't that nice of them? I'm sure they do.
I'm locked.
Can you unlock your door?
Oh. I'm gonna leave my purse in.
Okay. I have a feeling they're gonna tell me.
Thank you for calling the Levy County Sheriff's Office. If this is an emergency, hang up and dial 911. If you know your party's extension, press 8 now.
I saw LIEnette look at you and your camera twice.
Yeah.
That's just what I saw.
Yeah. The same thing she did at the post office, looked right at me as I was filming her.
Interesting, because she's not in town hall.
No, she was, like I said, she was outside for at least 8 minutes because the front door to town hall was locked. And they appeared there 3 hours early. Why? Who does that? Like, why would they come there 3 hours early before a town hall meeting with a child in the vehicle who she claims has a life-threatening disorder?
It doesn't matter if they're there 3 seconds before us, 3 minutes before us, 3 hours,
true.
3 days, 3 weeks. When we arrive anywhere, any private, any public building, any private public place, except for a court hearing, they must immediately leave and be outside of our range 500 feet. You're going to see her now get on her phone and start recording. We want this recording for court.
Yes.
To report a crime or speak to a deputy, press 1. Wait while I transfer your call.
Look, she's got her.
Levy County Sheriff's Office, Sean calling.
Hi, calling to report my neighbors violating my civil protection order. This is Martha Risk.
Okay, what is your address?
Right now I'm at the town hall.
What is your telephone number?
It's 440.
You know how many people wanted your phone number right there? Ooh.
Oh.
Now, if you were watching, you saw LIEnette standing to the side and doing this with her phone. She's filming George.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's so obvious. She's got her phone out, and I hear her talking, and I tell Dee, go outside because I can hear her saying something, and I want Dee to capture that on video because, again, video evidence does not lie, and we record because LIEnette is a proven lying liar along with Crook.
But they said that we're stalking them by filming them, huh?
But it's okay for her to film.
I don't get it.
It's okay for them to have security cameras on their property.
All right, well, let's show a little bit more of the video footage from the outside. And then let's look at some stills zoomed in on LIEnette looking straight at George.
And Crook. Both mean mugging.
I don't blame him. I can barely keep my eyes off of you.
Go outside. Stand outside.
The video goes on for much longer, but the reality is the video's been seen by everybody.
Yeah,
It's
we posted it when it happened.
And yet an instigating reporter just can't seem to find it to report actual facts. I wonder how proud his mommy is of him. Even his hairline is leaving him.
Well, they in turn filed a complaint. When I walked out of the building about 25 minutes later, because the meeting was short, we all walked out, the deputies were there, and she was saying that she had spoken to me.
Wow.
You LIEnette's new bestie? She
Is
got
this
another bestie from the internet that she's never met before named George?
Did you just hear what LIEnette said? She said that I told the deputies that I had spoken to her.
That's odd. It's
because she told the
nowhere-
courts that she didn't see me at all. So which one is it?
Then why is she filming you? So hold a second. All right. So she's stating you spoke to her.
Yes.
Yet the entire video, unedited, is all over the internet. It's
Correct.
been played all over the internet.
Yes.
The Levy County Sheriff has it as evidence.
Yes.
They have been found guilty in the Ohio courts as it's been presented as evidence.
Correct.
And there's not one bit of communication from you to her.
Nope. So
Which-
she contradicts herself. She says that I had spoken to her, but then she said I never saw her. This woman's just making up things.
Well, the reality is this. You have every legal right to speak to her. It is she that has no right to speak to you. There are no limitations on the way you live your life. You and I have nothing on us
Correct.
against us whatsoever.
Our lives
They
do not
do.
get altered because they broke the law and they have violated it. I have the permanent protective order.
So
Keyword permanent.
if you
so
want
when
to
her
yell out,
and John see me, they must leave immediately and they must stay within 500 feet. They need to be away from me 500 feet or more.
so if you yell out 500 feet, 500 feet, letting them know you're there and there's a protective order and they need to get lost, there is nothing illegal, nothing wrong with that at all. You have every civil right to do that. Their rights have been taken away, not ours.
Correct.
That I had filmed her.
Pretty obvious. It's right there on the screen.
Yeah.
And if she had all this evidence and she tried to give it to Sean Martin, the best thing Sean Martin could have ever told her was, shut up.
It would have incriminated her for sure. But why didn't she give that evidence to the investigative journalist?
Yeah. That's
Maybe in his third interview with her that he'll
Oh,
release.
please, three. We need another one. We got a couple days before court. Can we get another one? That'd be a Christmas miracle.
It would be, because these first two ones have been a doozy.
And I'd never even seen her. So Sean said that he would represent us to try and get rid of that because we didn't do it.
Love us or love to hate us. Nobody is so ignorant, so foolish, so stupid to try and state they didn't do that. They've already been found guilty.
Yes, not once, but twice.
And now...
And actually, they've gotten lucky. The judge
Very.
lumped it all together as one guilt
separate.
instead
They
of
got
separate.
Very lucky.
So they've been found guilty on multiple counts, and the judge has done them a favor by just lumping it all one time. This second time was the one incident of town hall.
It's going to be interesting when they are held in contempt of court for these interviews, and then there's going to be another interview out. I assume there's going to be another...
He can't help himself.
No, well,
he needs it for content, remember?
I mean, when LIEnette and Crook do another interview with some other hack job and go, we never did an interview. That didn't happen. None of this happened.
So we gave a video to him. We gave all of the evidence.
A video?
So it does exist.
It does exist. And Vomit, as a reporter, self-proclaimed reporter.
He should have asked for that evidence.
No, he should have just shared it. If he was trying to actually do a real journalistic job, it would have been shared, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and to prove her innocence.
Where
he
is it?
Absolutely should have included that in his journalistic skills,
Now-
letter, whatever you want to call it.
Here's the beauty of it all. Now we have evidence that the video exists. And they did not turn it over in discovery. Any of this that she's talking about. So now they have more contempt charges coming in federal court. And we have the proof because Vomit is such an idiot, and LIEnette is such an idiot, and Crook is such an idiot, they just hand over the proof. And we get to go into court and go, look, here it is. Says she had all this evidence, didn't turn it over in discovery. It's going to be in our hands at some point in time. And I cannot wait.
And when the time came for the hearing, he said nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Right. So Martha presented her evidence and Sean didn't present any evidence in response.
I'm sorry, I can't help but to laugh. Sean chose not to show her evidence because it would have incriminated her. Isn't that what a lawyer's supposed to do? Defend his client so that it doesn't make them look guilty?
Wow.
But she doesn't see it that way. She can't connect the dots.
And now she's claiming with Deuce that they're going to go after Sean Martin legally. Now, I'm not...
And her very first attorney as well.
Silverman. Yeah, Joshua Silverman. I'm not a fan of Sean Martin by any stretch
And that's
of the
okay.
imagination.
He doesn't have to be a fan of us either.
But I'm a fan of justice.
Yes, and the law.
What they're doing to this man is not okay. Now, before I even went into the courthouse with Sean Martin out there, I saw him sitting on a wall, and I videoed him outside the courthouse. I have a legal right to do it. Sean Martin went in, and he complained. He whined to the judge, he's videoing me. To this day, I've never submitted that video, showed that video.
No.
Because Sean Martin knew how to stay in his lane and be professional. He knew that he was there to protect the clients. And then when he found out how insane his clients were, he immediately withdrew. And not only did he withdraw, he personally sent an email, a message to our legal team apologizing for the behavior of Deuce, LIEnette, and Crook.
Yes. And he even sent Deuce an email putting him in his place, explaining why he wants nothing to do with this case.
Which, that email with Deuce, it's going to be in court on Friday. There is no way Friday court is going to be done on Friday. There will be multiple days in court for sure.
Exactly. What he did, we were in his ear, we were talking to him somehow.
Pay attention to LIEnette because she can't even keep her lies straight. She's going to scramble trying to put some pieces together here. Now, she was in his ear. No, she was on a screen in the courtroom on Zoom. Sean Martin was in person. When LIEnette screams out at the judge, "We have plenty of evidence!" Sean Martin says, "May I have a moment to call my client?" Exits the room, calls her on the phone, and comes back in and says, "We have no evidence." Now, they were still found guilty even without her evidence, which would have incriminated her, which is now even incriminating her even further in federal court. I mean, these freaks are digging is so deep. They will never climb out of it. They will literally be indebted to us for the rest of their lives.
And that's unfortunate.
Nobody should live like that. You know, there was a cease and desist. Stop.
Yes.
They never did.
She chose to fight it instead of ceasing and desisting. Someone from Northport even sent them a cease and desist letter. Did they cease and desist? No.
Nope.
No.
And then ultimately they ran and stalked us instead. No, instead of stopping, what they've done is upped it and upped it and upped it. And now we have all the evidence of people in the chat of the anti-What the Hales ecosystem saying things such, "You're going to destroy him, you're going to take his..." All of these comments in the chat are proof. It's evidence in federal court. It's like a gift at Christmas. We don't even have to unwrap it. They keep handing it over. Their followers they've incited the followers, and the followers are actually incriminating them even further. You can't make it up, as insane as it is.
Hollywood couldn't even write this story.
Even though we do have a dinner meeting with 2 Hollywood directors here in Cleveland.
Oh.
You might be seeing it on the screen soon.
And I said, "But Sean, we did present. We were there." And he said, they have to prove it's you. They have to prove that it's you. I said, they have a video. It shows you it's me.
Right.
That's ridiculous. Of course I was there, but I did not see her. And he did not present anything.
Okay.
Nothing.
All right. What else did you ask him to do? Do you remember? In terms of the protective order?
We wanted him to file paperwork questioning the jurisdiction of it, because there's no jurisdiction with it. It shouldn't be there.
Right.
And he did not He did nothing for us.
The old jurisdiction issue yet again. You want to cover this one
again?
I'm getting a little winded with it. Go ahead, cover it.
All right. I don't know if I have enough crayons to spell it out for LIEnette, because the whole jurisdiction thing, the very first hearing we ever had, both her and Crook try to object to the jurisdiction, and the judge had to explain to them she does have jurisdiction over this because the domicile is in Ohio. We live in Ohio.
So just so everybody understands, domicile is just one of these weird words out there that we don't typically use. It means we are legal residents. We own, we spend our lives.
Our driver's license
are
is
in Ohio.
registered
We
to
pay
Ohio.
taxes in Ohio. Our driver's license is in Ohio.
Correct.
So Ohio has complete and total jurisdiction over us.
Yes. And because of the cyber harassment and the cyber stalking and the actual harassment from Crook, it doesn't matter. It's cyber. It's on the internet. You don't have to physically be in the state to get a protective order from cyber harassment.
Now, they've done in-person things as well, such
Correct.
as pull out firearms,
Yes.
plant signs in the ground all over Otter
Correct.
Creek, show up where we're at, whether it be the post office, whether it be town hall, Walmart.
Yeah, that was their first mistake, doing it in Florida.
That was pretty dumb for them to even follow us. I mean, the insanity that somebody has broken up here to watch somebody online and go, you know what? I'm going to go and try and be right next to them and a part of their life and force your way in. That's a good way to make sure you end up in court.
And do you remember anything else?
I'm sorry, I don't really.
Okay,
Just-
and then regarding the jurisdiction, well, what did he say why he didn't file anything regarding jurisdiction?
All he said to me was that as far as fighting the TPO, the things that we had already been guilty on, he really said there was no way of turning that over, that they weren't going to do anything about it. So why deal with it?
Correct. You can't get it turned over. And they're still to this day saying, oh man, we got a Walmart video. Okay, Walmart video. So I'm in Walmart. This is a 2-year civil protection order. One time I'm in Walmart and Crook is in there and he does not leave. Please play the video. Please. If we were weaponizing, if we were using our civil protection orders to try and make their lives miserable, we know where they're at every weekend. You know how many times we've gone to the Chiefland flea market with these protection orders? Oh,
0.
as many spies as we have. Okay. We know where they go and get food, free food. Do you know who doesn't show up there? I mean,
Not us.
we could. We have protection orders. We could show up. They would immediately have to leave. We know what day. We know where they go. They broadcast it everywhere. They tell you where they're at, what they're doing.
Yeah.
And you know who doesn't show up? Us. So now the what the Hale's ecosystem is going, Walmart video! Walmart video! Yeah, please play it. Please. Crook stands there and he does not
nothing.
leave. He takes his good old time and he laughs. By the way, he's publicly stated that he was talking to the cashier. He said absolutely nothing to the cashier. He didn't say a word. He went there as everybody stared at him, as I told everybody, hey, I've got a civil protection order on this guy. He pulled out a firearm on me. He has to leave immediately. And what does he say? Nothing. Please play it. As a matter of fact, let's bring LIEnette's video of Town Hall back in. Please play it. I mean, come on. It's Christmas. It's all I want. It's all I want. I know Fleece will want front teeth.
It would be a free gift, right?
Well, that's what they live off of. Free gifts. Come on, share the wealth. LIEnette CROOK, share the wealth. Give us that gift. The Walmart video in Ohio court. Please. Because we weren't even bringing that up because there's so much more severe things. Death threats, projectiles in our eyes, videos of Fleesa putting our vehicles all over the place. Oh boy. Yeah, let's bring Walmart into this. Please.
All right, and then do you remember why he got off the case?
He ended, he asked to be removed from the case the same day we were waiting on a motion from the judge to find out if we were going to be found guilty or not of 2 contempt charges.
They were found guilty.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yep, absolutely. And they will be again this week.
Yeah. It's too difficult for them to just leave us alone.
It's
Go about their business. Don't even look in our directions. Don't even look at us. Don't try to communicate with us. Stay within 500 feet of us. But it's just too difficult for them to.
If they hate us so much, they should really act like we don't exist.
Yeah. Why would they want to overturn the protective order? Don't they want to be away from us too? I don't get it.
You would think so.
I don't get it.
You know what I just don't get? I'm hearing all these noises coming from vomit. What do you think's going on? Is he
I don't know.
vomiting in his mouth?
He's either swallowing his regurgitation or he's eating while he's interviewing her.
That's professionalism right there. That's how you know.
Is it chicken skin?
That's how you know. You got a professional instigating reporter who lives off of his mommy and doesn't even drive.
And what reason did he give to remove himself?
I believe, I think he said something about he was getting static from his friends, other colleagues. He couldn't.
He actually said that to you. You remember or no?
It was something like that.
There is no something like that. There either is that or there isn't that.
She has no clue. I think she's trying to think of a more lies.
Oh, she's scrambling to think up
to
lies.
make him look bad and to discredit him.
Her static from her colleague, MLS, making libel simple. He's literally being sued right now. Deuce, literally being sued right now.
Maybe she's trying to describe Deuce without making Deuce look bad. Deuce did release the email that Sean Martin wrote to him. So yeah, there was some static in that email.
Yeah, there's some good static.
They're laughing at us.
He just, I can't remember exactly what he said, but my take on it was that he was getting static from people and he just didn't want to deal with it.
All right. Do you think that's a good reason to get off the case?
No.
All right. Anything else you wanted to add about Sean?
I guess what I want to say is it took me a while to see the light when it came to Sean because I really believed that he was in it to help me. And I have to say he has forewarned me about some things. He has told me some things were coming my way.
What Sean told them about was this upcoming hearing because the courts still had Sean on the record as her attorney.
Correct.
So he did the professional thing that anybody should do. If you're still on the court record as the representing attorney, you give all the information to the previous client.
Or to the representing attorney.
Oh, HML. Is that like coding on the internet?
Oh, I was thinking more Deuce.
Oh.
Because he's the only active attorney at the time.
Well, Deuce has his own issues. He's being sued in federal court. He's being sued in state court. He has massive things going on in Connecticut with the bar. And let's face it, if he hasn't fled the U.S. yet, it's probably going to happen pretty soon.
And so I don't understand the not doing what he should have done for us. I don't get why he did anything that he did or not do.
Right.
He left us hang and he got us found guilty when he could have stopped it.
Huh? What the what? She's mad at him because they were found guilty and he couldn't stop it. He had no control of her and Crook being at the town hall and refusing to leave immediately since I have the permanent protective order on them.
Which still is in effect today at this very moment. Wow.
They chose to show up 3 hours early. They chose not to leave immediately when they saw my vehicle. Yeah, this was all they're doing. He had no control of what they decided to do. And they have a long history of making bad, poor decisions.
Wow. What do you think's going to happen when her new legal team hears this in court in just a couple days of what she said about her previous legal team.
Okay, well, it might be because he's afraid of all the YouTube static that other lawyers have faced when they're dealing with Jeremy Hales.
Yes, that's always blamed on us. They say that we're doing it to the lawyers and making them leave, but it isn't us. It's the repercussion from the fans and from Hales that causes the lawyers to want out.
Very cowardly lawyers if they're leaving because some YouTuber makes fun of them. All right, Michelle, thank you.
I agree. Both Silverman and him both did it.
What about Stark? Why didn't she mention Stark? Because he withdrew from the case. He wanted nothing to do with the case.
Nothing.
Nothing.
And isn't it interesting that Vomit is calling professional lawyers cowards when this is a guy who lives in fear every day of his life because people are looking for him and coming after him for what he said and what he's done.
Yeah.
This is a coward that lives off of his mommy. This is a coward that goes into a suit shop and takes a picture and pretends like he's all dressed up when he couldn't even afford the suit. This is a coward who doesn't even drive a vehicle. This is a coward who is in hiding. That's a coward.
Oh, well, don't forget, this is a coward who has made threats to his son's mother. Saying that to unalive her and that she's asking for a bullet with her name on it. Like, who talks to a female that way?
This is a coward that's going to be running for a long time, because he's not getting away with any of this. And LIEnette and Crook aren't getting away with any of this in court in just a couple days either, regardless of having a new legal team, a new lawyer. You can't lawyer your way out of committing a crime. The evidence is literally all there. They've gift wrapped it. They've handed it over to us and said, here, enjoy your win in court.
I have anxiety over the roof.